If you don't form a very strong opinion of yourself, you're going to end up internalizing people's perception of you. You're going to end up believing what people think about you and take that as the truth. You have to form an opinion about yourself and say, this is who I am, this is who I stand for, no matter what, and that's me. But if you don't know who you are, anybody could tell you who you is. The world will script something for you. If you don't know who you are, they will have a script and tell you who you are. So you have to have a strong opinion about yourself. You have to say, this is what I stand for. This is what I stand for. This is why I believe this is right. This is why I believe this is wrong. Okay, you ever heard the saying, stand for something or fall for everything? That's pretty much the same thing. The world wants you to conform to certain society standards, right? And I'm not saying that's bad most of the time. Majority of the time it is, but I'm not saying all the time it's bad, right? So the world wants you to conform. Now, if you don't know who you are, anybody can easily tell you, this is you, and this is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to believe in. This is how you're going to act. This is how you're going to think. You don't want that. You don't want that. So spend some time with yourself. Figure out who you are. Figure out what you like. Figure out what you love to do. Figure out, what makes you think. Figure out what gets you going, what makes you excited, what makes you happy. So nobody could change who you are because you already know who you are. That's similar to like babies. Like babies in the early stages of their life, you could kind of like mold them. You could kind of like turn them into who you want them to be. You kind of go tell them, hey, act this way, talk this way, and they're most likely going to do it because they don't know who they are. All they know is what you tell them who they are. Then once they get older, they could form better opinions about themselves and so on and so forth. But like I said, you have to know who you are, and it's where you have to know who you are. If you don't know who you are, just get in line. Just get in line. Because in this world, there's a lot of followers. And the reason why there's a lot of followers because a lot of people don't know who they are. A lot of people don't know what they stand for. A lot of people just know, this person says something, it sounds good, so I'm going to just go with it. That person might not even have no good intentions whatsoever, but I'm going to just go with it. And they tell me I should do this, and they tell me I should say this, and they tell me I should act this way, so I'm going to just go with it. So know who you are and stand for something. You got to stand for something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Form a strong opinion about yourself. Because if you don't, the world will form one for you. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. If you feel like you're the most beautiful person in the world, then stand on it, and that's who you are. Because the world will tell you you're not. And if you have a strong opinion about yourself, you would believe that. You would take that to heart. You don't want that. So take some time and get to know yourself. As much as you want to go out and get to know other people and date and be in a relationship and blah blah blah, date yourself. Find out what you like. Because there's people in their 20s, 30s, and 40s, 50s, and even higher than that, don't even know who they is. Don't even know what they stand for. Don't even have no internalized perception of themselves. Their whole lives, they just been, well, this person said I'm this, so this person said I act this way. This person said I gotta think this way. This person said I gotta believe in this, so that's just what I do. What? yo, form an opinion about yourself. Get to know yourself. And once you get to know yourself, you'll be unstoppable because nobody could ever derail you, take you off your track, misguide you, because you can't misguide the guided, because you already know where you're going. You already know who you are. You already know what you stand for. You already know what you will do and what you won't do. And there's nothing nobody can say under the sun that could tell you any different. Nah, I'm not saying do nothing. I'm not saying have no crazy opinion about yourself. Now let's be real. Let's be realistic now. But I'm saying have a good logical perception of yourself. Have a good logical perception of yourself. So that way nobody can tell you no different. Because in this world, people will tell you some stuff, not even to benefit you. They will tell you who you are, not even to benefit you, just to keep you at a low vibrational. So you will never think you're above that. And just to have some type of hold of you. So know who you are. Take yourself on a date. Sit down, think, and say, what do I really want out of life? What do I love? What do I love to do? What makes me happy? Who am I as a person? If I was a stranger and I was to meet myself, what would I think about myself? Like, get to know you. Me? You can't tell me who I am. You can't tell me who I am. I already know who I am. I don't care what you say. It's nothing you could say to tell me who I am, to hurt my feelings, to make me second guess there's nothing you could say. I've already practiced this. I've internalized it already. There's nothing you could do. There's nothing you could do. You only can hate it or love it now. That's your only two options. Hate it or you can love it. That's your only two options. But yeah, get to know yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Just do it. Just do it. I don't know if y'all want me to say it in Spanish. Like, I don't know how much language y'all want me to say it in. Like, just form a perception of yourself. Know who you is. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Peace. Shout out to y'all.